Check out our Bishop Garage t-shirts, hoodies and trucker caps on bishop-garage.com. Check out Bishop Garage merchandise, www.bishop-garage.com.
A typical day for me, up at 6:30, down a coffee, off to the gym, emails, ride my bicycle to work, and from about 9:30 till about 8 at night, I come here. I've always loved motorcycles. I've always liked building things. And then I had lunch with my dad, and he looked at me and said, "Do you think you can make a living making motorcycles?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't think I'll get rich, but I can make a living." And so he's like, "Well, do it." So luckily enough, it's gone really well so far. This workshop is just under a mile from my house. I used to commute into Manhattan and to Long Island every day, and it was the usual grind. So I rented a shop, and it was the last one that was available, and it was 400 square feet, and it had no windows, and I thought I was going to lose my mind. And this place that we're in now came up for rent, and I called up a friend of mine and said, "You want to split a workshop with a window?" And so we took a month to build it out, and now it's, I think, the nicest office I could imagine. These bikes that I'm building now, I build them for myself, and then I'll sell them on. I don't actually build them for customers, and I think I'm in a nice spot with that, not having to work with anybody. I can really let my artistic freedom go and build whatever I see. For me, it's almost like art is therapy, but this just happens to be the medium. You could choose a paintbrush or whatever it is. It's just a way to completely focus on something and nothing else. And just luckily at the end of it, I happen to be able to make something that you can ride. Well, my design process is completely whatever comes to me in the moment. If I think a certain design or shape should be on the bike, I'll do whatever is necessary to make that piece. I don't, build off of a frame jig or, start with a plan. I usually just let it flow. I try and make the design process more of a conversation than a monologue. The Royal Enfield that I built, actually, I got the idea from my sister's photos from when she went to Mount Everest and then India. And she had a Royal Enfield that she rented for the week, and I saw the engine on it. And I said, I need to build something around that. And so I found one on Craigslist, rode around for a little while, burnt myself on it, and then said I'm going to cut it up and make something. So it started off with a couple ideas I had. I was thinking about Italian speedboats at the time, and that gave me the idea for the back of it. But I really just put the motor on a table, on a block of wood, and just let the ideas come. Usually a full custom build can take me about 3 months if I'm not distracted, if I'm starting 100% from scratch and things are going relatively smoothly. Sometimes, there's a part on this bike that I did 3 times. It took me 3 days to make a chain tensioner because every single time I looked at it, it would come home with me and I'm like, that's not right. You gotta redo it again. So right now I'm trying to enjoy the moment and build at least 4 or 5 one-off really unique custom bikes. And then after that, I'll see where it goes. Building motorcycles for a living has definitely changed my life. I'm doing what I love doing. I even have a hard time telling people it with a straight face sometimes because I know most people don't enjoy their jobs, but I feel really lucky to be able to do what I do. I mean, it's one thing that I was born with, that kind of the handy gene, but having the opportunity to actually do it, it's almost humbling. My name is Max Hazan, and I build one-off custom motorcycles.
Check out our Bishop Garage t-shirts, hoodies and trucker caps on bishop-garage.com. check out Bishop Garage merchandise, www.bishop-garage.com.